Welcome to Clarity Currents, the secret podcast with me, 𝙗𝙪𝙨𝙨, where I share weekly channeled messages about the energetics of the week and the areas of opportunity so you know how to work with the energy rather than in resistance to it and know how to leverage it for your highest level good in your business, relationships, health, wealth, spirituality, and legacy. This is Clarity Currents episode for the week of August 11th through the 17th, 2025. Let's dive in. When I tune into the overall energetics of the week, I see this image of a door swinging open right into this bright garden. It's lush, alive, and yet it's a little bit wild, which is a mirror for the mix of clarity and unpredictability in the days ahead. This is a week of emotional renewal, tying up loose ends, and bold new beginnings, all happening at once. Early in the week, you may experience an emotional release that clears the path forward. Then you're going to have the courage and the instincts to take action, even if it feels unconventional or risky. I also see a highlight this week around what truly stays, what must go, and what we get to add to feel even more supported and safe moving forward. Any sort of mental fog from the past few weeks looks like it is being lifted, and now is going to revealing those what now steps. You may experience some second guessing present, but there is a green light for transformation, innovation, and miracles if you just trust your intuition. So lean all the way into it this week. And towards the end of the week, we're being ushered into a full release of what cannot walk with us into our next chapter. So the path of least resistance is to follow the nudge that feels alive and true and be willing to let the rest go. Business for the week of August 11th. When I tune into the energetics of business this week, I see the image of someone sorting through a treasure chest, carefully deciding what's gold, what's costume jewelry, and what's just been weighing the box down. This week will realign you on value-based decisions. This is the week to review what you offer, how you offer it, and who you offer it to. And if it doesn't nourish you, it can't nourish your clients. It's a week of innovative moves in your business. The thing that feels, quote, too out there might actually be the thing that positions you as the category of one in your field. So go ahead and ask yourself, what is ready to be launched or announced now that I've sat with it long enough? What is draining me quietly in my business that I've been tolerating? What one bold move could set the tone for the next chapter? This is not the week for small tweaks. It is the week for soul-aligned pivots that free up space for miracles to land. Relationships for the week of August 11th. When I tune into the energetics of relationships this week, I see this image of two people meeting in the middle of a bridge, each carrying a gift for one another. You're being asked to honor emotional safety and mutual support as non-negotiables this week. If someone can't meet you there, that is going to be clear by the end of the week. There's also a highlight on healing around independence, identity, and self-expression. So conversations could feel tender, but also deeply clarifying. This week, choose relationships that feel like reciprocity, not rescue missions. Health for the week of August 11th. When I tune into the energetics of health this week, I see an image of someone clearing out their pantry and restocking it with fresh, nourishing foods, symbolic of physical and emotional reset that is available to you now. It is a week that supports detoxing, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Grounding aspects like walking barefoot, body work, or mindful eating are also going to be very helpful this week. This is an ideal week to address what's been lingering under the surface, whether that's recurring symptoms, unhelpful routines, emotional stress stored in the body. You may find that releasing certain commitments or conversations instantly improves your physical state. Wealth for the week of August 11th. When I tune into the energetics of wealth this week, I see this wave cresting the moment before it breaks into the shore. There are opportunities to expand in ways that feel emotionally and financially supportive this week. I also see that unconventional opportunities could lead to breakthroughs in income or resources, especially if you're willing to step outside your comfort zone. But be mindful of where you might be gripping too tightly to money out of fear. The invitation this week is to release and flow, trusting that the more you align your actions with your values, the more resources circulate back to you. Spirituality for the week of August 11th. When I tune into the energetics of spirituality this week, I see a beam of golden light entering through the crown and expanding outward through the heart. It is pure divine download energy. You are an open channel for clear guidance to flow, and you're likely going to get instructions that feel unconventional. That's the sign that they are coming from spirit, not logic. This is a week to practice listening and then acting. Even if it feels scary, even if it surprises you, God will confirm that you're on the right track with synchronicities and signs that feel undeniable. Legacy for the week of August 11th. When I tune into the energetics of legacy this week, I see a person stepping into a brand new chapter. The air feels fresh and there's this unexplainable joy that's present. This is a week about choosing the path that aligns with your deepest values, even if it means leaving behind people, projects, or roles that once felt essential. The invitation is it's time to move forward, ready or not. You can ask yourself, if I fully trusted that my legacy is inevitable, what brave move would I make right now? What old story do I need to close so the next chapter can be written? Let your steps this week be declarations of who you're becoming. There you have it, Hot Soul, your intuitive forecast for the week. Wishing you a week of bold clarity, divine alignment, and miraculous breakthroughs. Until next week.